As today we're back with another video and we are here with the Warden customization and review. Um this week it is new to the game. Going for about $1.6 million normally, which isn't terrible. I feel like it is an SUV, or I guess in the SUVs category. I'm probably gonna make it an off-road vehicle though. I drove it like not even that far. I called it in to drive here. Feels pretty good, nice and bouncy, or like the suspension is nice and springy. It soaks up bumps pretty well, um, which is always great, especially for an off-roader. Um, okay, not bad for primary. I'm hoping you can kind of change some stuff up, like the little thing on the bottom of the pillar there. Um, and maybe even the roof. See, I was gonna point to what I wanted to change, but like you can't really see my finger, so chrome does go on the hood, which honestly this thing stock looks pretty cool. um I kind of want to black out the windows right now. I also need to fully upgrade it. Completely forgot about that. Damn, it's a lot of body work. Brakes, engine, turbo, transmission. This thing about to be quick as hell. Suspension uh does have, I kind of like the lower look of this thing. We're gonna go competition suspension, maybe. I'm not too sure. Could bring it back up. Um, Wheel type, I kind of just want to get a basic off-road wheel that kind of looks good, like a, I don't know, let's just go a Raider for now, which off-road tires on this makes it look way better. Um, okay, now we can go to livery. So you got white stripe. What the hell? Okay, so can I change the roof? Could that be in body work? I don't know. It's kind of weird that you can't change it. But you got white stripe, which is weird. You got double white stripe. Got sprunk. 155 racer is actually kind of a cool livery. Um, Maphoric, also a cool livery. Oh, Maporic, I think, because it's like X marks the spot and stuff like that. It's cool. XX, basic. Phantom Eagle, kind of cool. Dead Skull, camo, and that is it. Okay, so I'm either between 155 Racer or Maporic. I guess you say that. Not gonna lie. I like the look of this one, but I like the idea of this one. I really don't know what to go for. Um, I'm gonna go this. The colors are kind of looking better, and I mean I don't know what color, but like what color I want to go for, but I can kind of see a vision in my head of what this thing can look like. I mean, I have no idea what it will look like, but um, okay, we can go secondary mirrors. That's cool. Just randomly chose that, I guess. But what orange is that? I kind of want the orange to be a secondary color. It looks like maybe just a normal orange. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like, yeah, normal orange is probably the closest I'm gonna get to that, if I had to guess. Yeah, probably. Okay. Or what we could do is we go a white on the secondary, like an ice white, and then before I do primary, I think I go lights. I Can't tell what color those are. I think they're white, so we can keep them stock. And then neon layout from back and sides, then we can go in orange. And then we'll probably have like an orange tire smoke. I think that's what I want to do. Primary color wise, really don't know what to go for. I could go like a black, which he kind of looks goated. Could go like a gray or something like that. A red looks alright. I don't really like it with the orange. Obviously not an orange. A Mariner blue doesn't look terrible. I just kind of like the look of that. The Mariner blue more than the surf blue though. Nautical blue, no. Light blue or Mariner? Mariner, I like that a little bit more. I don't think any of the browns will go good. Purple, maybe? No. A white, possibly. Probably not. So I'm thinking like a black steel or a Mariner blue, which I like the Mariner blue more. Okay. Now what can we do to this thing? I feel like if we can go a color to kind of help, go like a white, maybe even like an orange. Nah, not an orange. I think orange is a little bit too much for the white. Okay, so this is actually starting to come together now. Bodywork. You got bull bars. You got stock, aftermarket, heavy duty, secondary heavy duty, chrome reinforced, secondary reinforced. Okay. I kind of like the heavy duty the most. Yeah, probably the heavy duty bull bars. Ladders, you got none. You got aftermarket side ladder, dual side ladder, which is okay on both sides, or side ladder with gas. Where's the gas tank? Right there. I think we kind of want to go like a crazy off-road overlanding rig kind of thing, so we can go this. Snorkels, you got no snorkel, you got snorkel. Dual, you can put dual snorkels on here. It's actually kind of cool. Roof accessories, black roof rack, chrome roof, chrome? That is not chrome, but okay. You got street roof rack, aftermarket street roof rack, or a roof tent. I don't really like the tent. I like the aftermarket street or just the black roof. I think we're gonna go the aftermarket street roof rack there. Roof lights, you got light bar, floodlights, grill lights. What? It's like a light bar there. That's cool. Warden roof light. Oh, those are clean. I like those. Now what does the tent look better? No, it does not. Nothing doing the engine. You got exhaust. You got stock. Aftermarket. Okay. Performance. Rectangular. Square. Hexagon. Hexagon's actually kind of cool. Brings out the color and the live. I like that. I think we're gonna go hexagon. I feel like that's cool. Probably not. Actually thinking about it. Thinking like either performance or aftermarket. Let's go performance. Hood. You got stock. You got carbon. You got scoop hood with vent. Okay. Carbon. Vented hood. Carbon. Vanity hood. Carbon. Performance hood. Actually kind of look at that. You got carbon. You got GT scoop hood. You got secondary and carbon. Okay. That I kind of like the look of the performance hood. Is the stock hood not the same as the vented hood? Oh, I guess it gets rid of those side vents. I guess. Okay. Yeah, think we're gonna go with the performance hood. The double snorkel might be too much, yeah, but I'm gonna just go single snorkel there. Yeah, just a single one. Got the hood, your lights, your livery, lost left is good, mirrors good. Plate. You can keep the blue on white too. Respray is good. Skirts, you got stock. You got black straight steps. You got secondary street steps, which that is chrome. Running steps, chrome running steps, street steps, slat side steps. I think we're gonna go probably just the black straight or none. Let's go none. Spoiler, you got none. Aftermarket, street, GT, secondary GT. Okay. I'm gonna go aftermarket spoiler here. Yeah. Suspension. Do I want to go up or do I want to go down? I feel like all the way down looks nice. Now that is it. Okay. Wheels, you got off-road, obviously. Gonna go white there. Just figuring out what off-road wheels look good on it. I feel like something like beefy but also sporty at the same time. Something like a Drag SPL maybe, or a Nevis. Not thinking of steel, that's too heavy duty. Think a Drag SPL, let's go with that. Tires, design, no. Bulletproof, obviously. Tire smoke will be an orange. And that is it for the Warden. This thing looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like the look of it. The only thing I don't like is that it's not all, you know, primary color, or like that the window black matches like the other pillars, but on the main, I think it's the A pillar, with the blue, I don't like that it isn't fully blue, and then the gray spot in the front, I don't like that that is gray, and like the rear gray spot as well. I feel like this would be better if it had more color options, or at least, yeah, color options would make sense if you could change it even just to your primary or secondary color. I feel like that'd be nice. Like if this front bit was white and the back bit was white, that'd be cool. Even like a smaller snorkel, one that doesn't cover up the livery, would be cool. Besides, even, I mean, removing the wheel would also be nice. It's the little things that matter with customizing cars, and it's the little things that they missed, you know? So, yeah, I mean, still nice car, looks great. I like the customization, it's just, again, it's the little things that really kind of grab attention, and it's the little things that you need when customizing, and it's just that this thing doesn't have those. So far it's actually feeling pretty nice. Feels like you'd expect a bigger off-roading SUV to feel like, which is great. It's not feeling too sporty, it's not feeling too boat-like either. It's feeling like a balance between that. It doesn't have the greatest turning radius, however, but I'm also sure the rain doesn't help that. What I am interested in seeing is how this thing does off-road. I feel like this would be a cool little off-road thing to take around. At 1.6 million, customization-wise, it's kind of there. Looks-wise, it's great. I feel like looks-wise, $1.6 million is great for it. Performance-wise, I'm really not sure. On-road, I feel like you won't really be using this thing on-road, but it's pretty quick. I don't think it's going to win you any races, but like it likes to jump and like just soak up bumps. I mean, that wasn't really that great of an example, but I'm very interested in seeing how it. I guess I won't be able to see the bumpy part of that road. I mean, you'll be able to see a little bit of it, but I'll be like in the mud for the most part, I guess. But I mean, it feels good. The turning isn't terrible. It is snappy at times, but you can correct it. I feel like this thing would be top heavy. So, lowering the suspension all the way down is probably a must because it still feels a little top heavy in my opinion. Even with the suspension all the way down. Yeah, this thing feels good in the dirt. Did slow down a little bit, but I mean, it still feels pretty nice. It's kind of drifty, but I kind of find that also on the road as well. Okay, center of the road, wow. Okay. I mean, it feels good so far. Really liking this thing. But I mean, $1.6 million. If you like off-roading, if you like off-roading in this game, I feel like 1.6 million would be good. I feel like this thing should have been the off-road class, given it doesn't have many like street customization options. And if you also want a car to look good, like you want a car for its looks, this is probably another good redeeming quality of this thing is that it looks awesome. If you want something with a lot of customization that you can have multiple different variants of, probably won't be the car for you, at least in my opinion. It's either off-road or stock pretty much, which sucks, but I don't know. If I had more street options, I'd say it might be worth it if you want just a cool little SUV, but if you want something that looks good and that can off-road, I feel like 1.6 is not terrible for this thing. Like, this thing's feeling like you'd expect it would. It's taking these bumps pretty well. Does like getting air though off some, or at least on a harder rebound when the suspension comes back. But I mean, it's feeling great. It looks great. What it has in customization is awesome. It's just a little bit more, and again, those tiny details really do matter. I mean, $1.6 million, I feel like it's a relatively fair price. Now, if you don't really like off-roading, and you still kind of want it, I would say wait for it to go on discount. But I mean, if you like off-roading in this game, and you kind of want a new off-road car, I feel like this is definitely the car for you, and $1.6 million isn't a terrible price. And if you want another street kind of SUV, this is definitely not the car. It is like off-road or not, pretty much. I mean, yeah, this thing, like a nice, like, slammed street build could maybe be cool. But again, the off-road capability of this thing is pretty nice. Off-road customization is good. Can definitely make it look the part. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those cars with one purpose, which sucks. But I feel like if you get a car that's pretty good at its one purpose, which I feel like this thing is, again, I haven't tested them out yet or anything, but what I did and like how it's felt, I feel like it feels how you think it would. It performs how you think it would, and it off-roads pretty nice. A one-purpose vehicle is pretty good at its one purpose. I feel like it's a good vehicle. $1.6 million for an off-roader this caliber, I feel like it's pretty good. Um, but that's all you can do with it is pretty much off-road because nothing about it screams street vehicle, at least customization-wise. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, it's still a great car. $1.6 million is not terrible for it. Definitely would recommend it for those of you that like off-roading in this game. Um, you will not hate it. I mean, you might not love it, but I feel like you'll still find a use for it, um, somewhere. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.